everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. Today's video is going to be my top 10 new mum tips. So being a new mum is probably the biggest challenge I've ever come across. It's challenging, it's tiring, you question yourself, but at the same time it is the most rewarding and best thing ever. So as a new mum myself, I thought I would share with you some of my top tips, and hopefully this can help some people out there, whether they're pregnant or just had a baby or planning a baby for the future. Hopefully this will help somebody. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new, subscribing, then thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It means the world to me, and you will find lots of different videos on my channel. If you are new watching this video and you haven't yet subscribed, I would love it if you did click subscribe and stick around for the journey. As I say, you will find all sorts, and there will be something that you will no doubt like. If you would like to hear some of my new mum tips, then just continue to watch. So my first tip would be to go with it. Honestly, that is one thing that it would be my number one tip. Just go with it. They are babies, they are not wind up toys, and every single day is different. They may do something one day and tomorrow they won't do the same thing. Obviously a lot of people like to be in a routine, including myself. I love to be in a routine, and I think routine is really important, but sometimes you do just have to go with it. It's very easy to clock watch when you've got a new baby and think, well, you're not due a bottle until 1 and it's 12 now, why are you crying? They're obviously hungry. We don't eat our breakfast, lunch, dinner the same time every single day, so why should we expect them to? And yeah, I just think you've just got to go with it, go with your instinct, and just kind of go with them and what they want. I just think, what's the point in listening to them cry for another hour when you know that they probably just want a feed, and stressing yourself out? Just go with it. My second tip, which would be a really important one, I myself have also found this hard, and that is, do not compare babies. Whether this is, I don't know, maybe this is your second or third baby, you've had a baby before, or you've got friends with babies, you've got sisters with babies, family members with babies. Do not compare your baby to someone else's baby. Now that is very much easily said than done, because I have done it myself, and you look at other people's babies and think, well, why doesn't Ronnie do that? Why doesn't he feed as quickly as them? Why isn't he doing this? Why isn't he doing that? And that will just stress you out more. And I found I went through a stage where that really did stress me out, and they're not the same. No two pregnancies are the same, and I've proved that with my pregnancy, and therefore no two babies will be the same. No two adults are the same, so why should we expect two babies to be the same? So yeah, I just think, do not compare babies. Focus on your baby. Of course, discuss with friends like, oh, does your baby do this? But don't get worked up if your baby doesn't do what someone else's baby is doing. They will do it in time. And yeah, I just think, just focus on what your baby is doing at that time, and they will eventually reach the next milestone. My third tip, which I believe has helped me massively through my new mum journey, would be to get out every single day if you can, even if it is literally just a walk, or pop to the post office, pop to the shops. I will pop over to Lidl, like, even if I just need some milk. Sometimes even if I just don't even need anything. I mean, that is sometimes dangerous because I always come back with something, but I mean, I may go over there and stock up on nappies, or, you know, just get out, even if it is just for a bit of fresh air. It makes you feel amazing. It makes the world of difference. And I just think by getting up, getting ready, and getting yourself out, it just makes the day seem better. It can be an awful long day if you're getting up at like 6:30 and you feel like it should be like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it can be a long day. And yeah, I just think getting out, getting some fresh air, you know, just doing something will make you feel so much better. My next tip for any new mums out there would be, do not overthink. That is very easy to do, but go with your gut instinct. Quite often, 99% of the time, what you're thinking is always right with your baby. You know your baby, you've spent the most time with your baby, so you know what they want. And I just think, do not overthink things. Overthinking things will make you just feel so much worse. And yeah, I just think, just go with what you think. And yeah, that would be a tip of mine. Tip number 5 would be enjoy them. Enjoy this baby that you've waited all that time to meet. Just try and not sort of wish the time away. Just enjoy them. They are only small once, and it goes so quick. Ronnie is 4 months old now, and that time has absolutely flown by, and if I could go back and do it all again, I 100% would. It's not easy. Being a new mum is by far probably the most challenging thing I've ever come across. It's not easy, but you have to enjoy it and you have to embrace it. Just enjoy them. Enjoy the sleepless nights. They won't last forever, I promise you. I remember in the newborn days, even now, I still get a sleepless night now and again, or an unsettled night, but they do not last forever. And I remember just thinking, oh God, like, he's never gonna sleep, or he's always going to wake up for a feed. I had it pretty good anyway, so I can't complain, but I do remember that feeling, and it doesn't last forever. They will soon work out what day and night is, and sometimes you will just wish for those night feeds back. They're just such precious moments. Just seriously make the most of it, and just make the most of them, because before you know it, they will not want those cuddles, and they will be on the move. And honestly, it will come round as quick as a flash, so just make the most of the time. Tip number 6 is something more for like yourself as a mum, and I would say drink plenty of water and eat healthily as much as you can. I know when you're at home all day or you're having a rough day, you will want a bit of chocolate now and again. That is, you know, that's the obvious, isn't it? However, just try your best to eat healthy meals. Try and get your meals as well, because I know how difficult that can be in the evening, especially the evening is like Ronnie's grumpiest time, so I try and plan my meal in the morning and prepare it. But try and get your meals, because your well-being and your health is so important. If that's not there, then you can't be the best mum that you can be, and you can't look after your baby as well as you can. So yeah, I would say make sure you get all of your meals in, breakfast, lunch and dinner. You're drinking plenty of water, and you eat as healthy as you can. It will make you feel so much better. Honestly, I feel so much better for doing it. I've got more energy, and I would usually be getting up, if I didn't have Ronnie, probably later than now. Like at the moment I'm filming this and it's 8:20 in the morning. I'm ready. I've been up since 5:30. I'm full of beans. I don't feel tired at all, and yeah, you just get used to it. But I believe by eating good food and drinking plenty, it makes me feel so much better. The next tip is pretty much linked to the one before, and I would say be kind to yourself. You can quite often, when you have a new baby, put yourself to one side, and you're so focused on that baby 24 hours a day that you almost forget that you need some care too, and you need some TLC. So I would say when baby naps, if you need to nap, then nap. I know that is easier said than done, because admittedly I probably didn't do it enough, and I think the saying of, oh, when baby naps I'll nap, almost isn't realistic, because I just wanted to get so much done when baby naps. But I would say to take that advice from me. If you need to nap, then please nap. And also take some time out. If the baby is napping and you don't want to nap, or baby is in bed, you know, just do those things, like maybe wash your hair, shave your legs, paint your toenails, do something that will make you feel better. Just be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing a great job as a new mum, and basically nobody really knows what they're doing as a new mum. We're all just winging it. And I realised that very soon, that most people were just winging it along, and I was too, and it's okay to do that. You learn along the way. Tip number 8 and 9 are kind of linked together, so I will do them together. And they would be to take advice and accept help from people. Ask for help. Take advice. If people advise you of something, take it, try it. It might not work for your baby, but it's worth a try. Listen to what other mums have to say. I find that going to baby groups and listening to what other people, like talking to other mums and listening to what they've gone through, helps massively. And yeah, I would just say, if you need help, if you're struggling to get things done, if you're tired, especially in those early days, not so much now, but in the early days, you definitely need a bit of help along the way. Ask whoever you can. If people offer, then accept it, even if it is literally just someone running the hoover around and making the bottles perhaps, or washing the bottles and sterilising them. It makes a massive, massive difference. So yeah, I would say accept help and take advice from people is a massive tip of mine. My last tip is one that not everybody would agree with, but I do, and that would be to cuddle your baby and hold your baby, especially in the early days. Now, a lot of people with babies tend to say, oh, don't hold them too much, don't cuddle them too much, they will get clingy. They will not get clingy from the newborn stage. When they're 4, 5, 6 weeks old, they do not understand they're being held. They don't suddenly think, oh, I've been put down now, if I cry she's going to pick me up. They're too young to do that. Maybe now, yes, at Ronnie's age, so you do have to be careful, like, you know, don't sit and hold them all day. Some days you have to sit and hold them all day. If they're teething, they've had their jabs, things like that, it is hard to avoid. You have to hold them. But in the newborn days, I would definitely say stay at home, cuddle your baby, hold your baby, enjoy your baby. You have spent 9 months waiting to meet this child, maybe even longer if you've tried for a long time for the pregnancy. So I would say just make the most of it. As I say, the time honestly flies, and Ronnie doesn't often want to cuddle with me if he's awake now, only if he's sleepy and wants a nap. Oh, did you want to come and join in the fun? Oh dear. Say hello to everybody. We're just telling everyone about our mum tips. Do you think we're doing a good job? Yeah. We're just telling everyone. Is mummy a good mummy? But yeah, cuddle your baby and just enjoy them. As I say, time honestly flies. Before you know it, they are this big. And you're a chunky monkey, aren't you? That time comes around so quickly. So yeah, just enjoy them and embrace your time as a new mum. It will get easier, I promise you. The newborn days are hard and they are tiring, but it does get easier. You soon get into a routine and you soon start enjoying it. If you're finding it hard, I must admit I enjoyed it right from the very start. Don't get me wrong, there were days when it really was hard, but yeah, it gets easier as time goes on, and soon you will have a little one like this. Those will be my top tips as a new mummy. So I hope this video is helpful to somebody out there, and I do hope you all enjoyed watching. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you, especially if you've got a new little one or you're pregnant. It will be great to hear from you all. But until next time, we will see you very soon. Bye. Say bye to everyone. Ronnie. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Ronnie. See you soon, guys. Bye.